Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a comparison video against the three big action cameras: the Insta360 X3, the DJI Action 4, and the GoPro Hero 12. Now in this one, I'm not going through any of the specs or anything like that. We are just going to be focusing on the stabilization. Now I have thrown all these three cameras on my motorbike and have put it through a trail of horrendous bumps, as we see right here. Now that was shot on the Insta360 X3 without stabilization on, so that is how crazy bumpy it is. We're going to compare the GoPro Hero 12 with the Hypersmooth 6.0 and the DJI Osmo Action 4 with the Rocksteady 3.0 Plus and the Insta360 X3 with flow state stabilization. As you can see, I've mounted the Hero 12 and the Action 4 on the one mount, and then I've mounted the X3 on a separate mount. So all we're going to be doing is focusing on who does the best stabilization. Leave a comment below which one you think has done the best stabilization as well. Alright, so the first footage that we're going to be looking at is the Hero 12. Now, the Hero 12 does a really great job at the stabilization with the new Hypersmooth 6.0. Now, it does a wonderful job. As you can see, going through those bumpy sections, it is smooth as and it is doing a great job. Now, if we throw up against the DJI Action 4, now the Action 4 with the Rocksteady 3.0 Plus is doing a really good job too. You can see there's a little bit of movement compared to the Hero 12, but it is doing a great job. Now I have the Hero 11 on my chin mount on my helmet, and we have a POV shot of the action cameras and how much torture I put them through. Now just look at this and see the movement that they are doing through the trail. On the PGY Tech handlebar mount, did an amazing job to actually keep everything there because it was horrendously bumpy. As you can see, it is just blowing around, bouncing up and down ridiculously. I use the HSU bike mount for the Insta360 X3, and I tell you, that is a mount for motorbikes. It is so sturdy and it does not move, but even with the invisible selfie stick extended out, you can still see that the X3 was bouncing around. Now let's cut to side-by-side footage of all three of them at the exact same time of me going through the roughest part of the trail. Now, which one do you think has done the better job? The Insta360 X3, the GoPro Hero 12, or the DJI Action 4? Now look, I think they do all a marvelous job, especially in those conditions that I put them through. I did shoot the X3 in 360 mode, so the best part about that camera is that you can reframe that no matter where you are. You're gonna get great stabilization with the flow state stabilization from Insta360. But the Hypersmooth 6.0 is doing a great job as well. As you can see, the DJI Action 4 didn't really do that good of a job in such an extreme setting. Now the DJI Action 4 is an absolutely amazing camera. It is so easy to use, but putting it through something so extreme like that, it didn't do it much justice, did it? But the Hero 12 did an absolutely amazing job, and the X3 is just hands down crazy good at stabilization. What do you think? Which camera do you like the best for stabilization? Is it the Hero 12, the Action 4, or the X3? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you would like to pick up any of these cameras, there'll be links below. With the X3, you will get a free gift. It is affiliate link, that one. So do get a kickback, but you do get a free gift out of that as well. Everything else that I used, I'll have links below. Please Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, because I have some great ones coming out very soon. And until next time, guys, I'm Colin from OColin, out.